Hello, I'm Ben of Board Game Schoolhouse, and this is How to Play Concept Kids Animals. I am super pumped to teach you how to play this game. Here's what we need to know. Kids are going to work together to take turns giving clues about animals that only they can see a picture of. Adults at the table are going to have to use the clues to try to guess what animal the kids are looking at. To set up the game, put out the board and have all of the clue givers sit in one place where they're going to all be able to easily see the cards that they're giving clues for, and all of the clue guessers sit somewhere where they aren't going to be able to see the clues. You also need to get the clue holder out and put the orange squares that are used to mark clues somewhere near the board where all of the clue givers can reach them. Then you need to decide whether you're playing with the easy to guess animals or the hard to guess animals. The easy to guess animals are outlined in blue, and the harder to guess animals are outlined in red. You can use just the easy ones or just the hard ones or a combination of both. It's just up to you. When you decide what to do, you need to draw 12 of them after shuffling. You can put the others back in the box, and now this is your draw pile for the animals you're going to try to get everyone to guess. Now that you're ready to play the game, all that you need to do is draw the first clue off of the top of the deck, and then whoever wants to start giving the first clue can give the first clue, and then if there are lots of people giving clues, just make sure that everybody takes turns. Note that the clue guessers can guess as many times as they want, and they can guess whenever they want, and the clue givers can only say whether or not the guess is correct or incorrect. They can't say why it's incorrect or say if it's close or anything like that. When you're giving clues, it's a good idea to think about what some of the most iconic things about the animal are. For example, if I was giving a clue for a duck, while I could right away make note that it only has 2 legs that it walks on, I think it's maybe more important to point out that it has a beak. That's one of the first things that I think about when I see this duck card, is its big yellow duck bill. You can give as many clues as you want. You might use all of the clues, you might use just some of the clues, but at some point, after you've maybe said where it's likely to live, if you like it or not, if you know if it's nocturnal or diurnal, how big is it, kind of small, they're not particularly strong, they walk on 2 legs, they have feathers, let's see, I think they just eat plants, and they can fly. Maybe I'll put that they can fly. They don't only fly though, but I'm out of clues, so I can't say they fly and they also walk and swim. So I would be at this point done. You're not allowed to move the clues around when all the clues have been used. It's just up to the clue guessers to guess the right animal. If they can't guess the right animal, that's okay. It's not a big deal. And if they decide to give up on their guesses, then you can show them what card it was, maybe talk about why you gave the clues that you gave, and learn some things about ducks, or teach people some things about ducks, either way. If the animal was guessed correctly, set it in one pile, in a score pile, and if it was guessed incorrectly, you can just put it back in the box. The game is over when all 12 cards have been used. And at the very end, you can just count how many cards were in your score pile, and then you can compare that in the rule book to, they've got a little ranking system, and you can rank how well you did based on how many you got correct as a group. Now, I've described how to play according to the suggested rules in the rulebook. However, you can also play a lot of different ways with this game. You don't have to draw 12, you could draw 6, or you could draw as many as you want. You could play for 30 minutes and see how many you get through. You also don't need to have it only be the kids who are giving the clues. You could take turns, or you could have kids and adults give clues. There's really no limit. Whatever your group wants to do for who's giving the clues and who's guessing, it's up to you. Whether you rank a tiny kitten or a legendary lion, I hope that you have a wonderful time playing Concept Kids Animals together. If you'd like to watch a sample game being played, there's a link for that in the description. I'm Ben of Board Game Schoolhouse, and this has been How to Play Concept Kids Animals.